guys, it's Pink Reading Haze, and today I'm going to be doing a huge, ginormous haul of like, I don't even know how many books, but like, I feel like it's quite a bit. So this might be a longish video, it might not, I don't know. And when I mean a lot of books, I mean a lot of books. So one of the first books I got is The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid, and I am so stoked to read this. I've heard pretty awesome things. It's been everywhere on BookTube, but it's pretty much, if you don't know what it's about, which I'd be shocked, but if you don't know what it's about, it's like a diabolic is like a person that is made, their life is made to protect someone. They look like a human, but I think they could do like not humanly things. Like, you know, okay, I don't know a lot about it, but that's like the basic thing I know about it. Okay, anyways, the cover's gorgeous. It's hardcover, and yeah. Now I want to see what it looks like underneath. It's just white. Okay, moving on. I have everything, and I just got finished reading this book. I actually started it last night, and I got to page 50, and then I finished it during school today. So that's like, it's like 300 pages, but it's pretty fast-paced, and it is so good. I highly recommend this. It's about a girl who has a disease, and it is where she's like allergic to the world, so she can't go outside. She's been in the same house for 17 years, only with the same two people, her nurse and her mother. And she meets a boy, and well, he moves in next door. Actually, she doesn't like meet him, and she just knows she's gonna fall in love with him. So it's an awesome book by Nicole Yoon, and I really want to read The Sun Is Also the Star. I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about if you've heard of Nicole Yoon before. I want to read that really bad. It's on my book list of millions of books I want to buy. So yeah, this is awesome. Also hardcover, I have Three Dark Crowns. I also finished this last night. It's by Kendar Blake. Sure. I think the cover is so pretty, even though it can get a little dirty from the black, like just how it is. I don't know why it was like looked dirty when I like got it in the mail, but whatever. This book is about three people that soon to be queens, but only one is actually going to be the queen. They will fight each other till one wins and the rest die. So they basically kill each other. So yeah, and this book is so pretty, like it has those pages, but okay, anyways. And there's three different like things, kind of like Divergent or like Hunger Games, where there's different factions. It's like three different types of places on this island. There's elementals, which I think elementals, they can control the storms or fire, and then there's naturalists, and then there's poisoners who can like take in as much poison as they please and not die from it. So yeah, that's what this book is about. It was pretty decent. I'll talk about it more in my November or December wrap up. Next up is Stephen King, The Long Walk. I know this book is about a bunch of boys, but it focuses on our one boy that goes on like this, how long is it? 100 boys must keep a steady pace of 4 miles per hour without ever stopping, with the winner being awarded the prize. And it never stops. It's like a race, but there's no finish line. And basically, it's like the last man standing wins. I think the prize is they can have whatever they want. So I think it sounds pretty interesting. It is like around 400 pages, so not too bad. I'm kind of nervous to pick up another Stephen King book because I picked up The Shining and I was not pleased by it. But if you have read this or any of other of his books and they're pretty awesome, let me know. Because I don't know, I just have this fear of like investing my time into one of his books if I might not like it. It's disappointing because I bought a lot of them, so yeah. The next book that everyone in BookTube has read the whole series, and I'm just now picking up the first one of it, is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I am so excited to read this. I've heard phenomenal things. Like, it almost has a 5-star rating on Goodreads, which is like, doesn't happen very often. So this is just the first book, and I'm kind of scared to pick it up before Christmas because I'm not allowed to buy any more books till Christmas. And if I love this and I just need to buy the second book, it's going to literally stab me millions of times over and over again. But I've heard this is just amazing. I'm really, really excited. Next up, I have Alumni by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And I started reading this, wasn't that impressed with it, but I'm going to try and pick it up again. It's like, it was just hard for me to get into because there's a lot of terms and places that is hard to wrap your head around because there's so many of them. It's like learning a whole new vocabulary, kind of, I guess. I don't know. You might understand like what I'm trying to say if you've read this, but it's about two different people or things going against each other, trying to fight for this one planet, but that's not even the biggest concern. There's like a disease going around. It's deadly, I think. like a virus. Read the book. I have no idea. It says it all right here. But the book, if you haven't seen this, because again, this is all over BookTube, is like told in like emails and interviews and stuff like that. So although it's not the quickest read, but for being 600 pages, it is probably one of the quicker reads for that length. And then also, because I just heard such awesome things, I had to pick up the second one because I thought it was going to be so amazing. And actually, the second book, like I don't know if it's a duology or a trilogy. Said it right. I said that wrong in my first book haul. I don't know if it's either one of those. Obviously, anyways. But the second book has all new characters and stuff like that, and I heard the second book was better, so yeah, but they're beautiful. All of them are so beautiful. I just really want to love it. And I got to page 50 and I was just not digging it, but I'm going to try and pick it up when I'm in the mood for it again. The next book I got was Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Sure, this is a scientific fiction novel sort of thing, and I kind of forget what this is about, but oh yeah, okay, so I think this is about a man who like gets abducted and wakes up and his life is completely different. Like his wife's not his wife, his son was never born, and he's not an ordinary professor but a celebrated genius who has achieved something remarkable, something impossible. So I think he's going to try and get his life back. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really excited to read this. I've heard amazing things about it as well, and this like thing looks so pretty. The cover of it, like, wow. Oh yes, I forgot I had this. I might pick this up tonight because I want to read this so bad. This is Furthermore by, who's it by? Tarith Maffey? I'm not even trying to pronounce that because I mean I did try, but I don't know. But this is about a girl who, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I know she's in like this world full of color and she is colorless. That's her. And I think she's on this journey to find her father, to bring her father home, and there's like magic in it and all that. It's a high fantasy book, and I think it's middle grade, but I don't know, I'm super stoked, and look how pretty. Wow. Can I just like shut up about talking about the covers? Okay. And then I picked up Ruby Redfort, Look Into My Eyes by Lauren Child. This is the first book to the series of these, and I'm actually pretty excited to read this too. I don't know, I have so many books that I want to pick up, so I just need to get to it, girl. I mean, I have been, but like, there's so many to choose from, you know? Like that moment when you finish the book and you have like a library in your closet and you're like, what do I pick? Yeah. This book is about a genius code breaker, undercover agent, 13-year-old Ruby Redfort. And she's not your average kid. She's super smart, always ice cool, not to mention a gadget-laden secret agent with the talent for breaking codes. She can keep her mouth shut, can't she? Anyways, I just think the series is going to be so good. It's kind of like got that whole like suspense thing going for it. I feel like it's going to be, and the book is pretty like small, like, but it's about like 400 pages, but the pages are fairly like spaced apart and like shorter. So I think it'll be pretty fast paced, and I'm super excited to read this book series, even though I hate starting series when I don't have all of the books, because I'm like, what am I going to do if I fall in love with the series, you know? And then I picked up this book. I'm probably going to put off reading this book because talk about friggin' brick. This is It by Stephen King. And again, another Stephen King novel. And I picked it up because I thought it was beautiful and I saw it in stores and I'm like, oh my god, I need to read this because honestly, it's so awesome looking, and the story, I've heard it was really scary, and it's about like this thing, and it's called like It. And let me just read you the synopsis because I'm going to not be able to explain it well. To the children, the town was their whole world. To the adults, knowing better, Derry, Maine was their hometown. Familiar, well-ordered, a good place to live. It was the children who saw and felt what made Derry so horribly different. And the storm drains, in the sewers it lurked like the thing, taking on the shape of every nightmare, each person's deepest dread. Sometimes it reached up, seizing, tearing, killing. And that's just kind of like a quick synopsis, but like, holy crap, I hope this book is fast-paced, because for me to get through all of this, the pages are, the words are tiny, and it's like 1,150 pages, so like, it's gonna be a tough one. I know this girl, like read a chapter every day, but like one of the chapters is like 300 pages. I didn't watch her whole video, but like when she got to the 3rd chapter, it's like 300 pages. But I might do that so I can like, because I like reading multiple books at once. So I might do that. So I could still read other stuff and not completely just sit down and try and devour this book, because holy crap, it is huge. And then I have 2 books that I did not buy, but my sweet friend that works for my mom, but she's like a good friend of ours, Margie. Thank you so much. She gave me 2 James Patterson books, and I'm so excited. The first one is Merry Christmas, and a quick synopsis is, it says, Silent Night, Deadly Night, a Christmas you will never forget. And if you didn't know, Alex Cross is like a detective, and just a lot of stuff happens, I think, around Christmas time. So yeah, it sounds really awesome. And then James Patterson's worst case says, best case survival, worst case death. This case, Detective Michael Bennett is on it. So yeah, I like how like it looks worn. Like obviously she's read this, so like I like the look of it. I like used books, like the feeling. Is that just me? I don't know. Okay guys, so I just got back from Target and I bought 3 more books. So I just want to show you guys like, before I end the video. So I got the Court of Thrones and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm so excited. And then I also got the second book, which this is paperback and this is hardcover. It's A Court of Mist and Fury. I've heard awesome things, so I'm so excited to read these. I like saw it and I was like, yo, I forgot Target was like also like a tiny bookstore, you know? I got Carry On by Rainbow Rowell? Sure. And I heard amazing things about this as well. If anything has like a 4+ on Goodreads, I'm like, that must be amazing, because I know all the book people community are really strict on like what they give us a rating. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's at, I think, a school about magic, a wizard school, which is so awesome. It reminds me of Harry Potter, even though I've never read the series, which I should do. But yeah, so there you go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that ginormous haul. Just wait for the haul after Christmas, because I'm about to put a dent in my wallet after Christmas time. I have all my carts filled on Barnes & Noble and Book Outlet because I just want to press check out, but my mom won't let me, so subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye! Okay, hold on.
Gigi's gifts and my gifts.